Buffalo Bills, 6.5 over-under. Vegas, early on now as training camp is on the near horizon. How do you look at that?
Yeah, I think it's right about where it should be. I think they have a very legitimate shot to be over that this year. But again, when you look around the country, do you think people are overly impressed with Josh Allen and this group of skill position players? And I think that's what a lot of people look for towards wins. I think the defense will be good. I think the offense has the potential to be there. But I can see why their number is 6.5. If I went around the country without anybody knowing and said, where do you think the Bills are over and under wins? I think most of the guesses I would get would be around 6 or 7. And again, they have the potential to be more.
They have a lot of games that are
right on the edge.
Yes, and
That's the NFL.
I think I've gone through the schedule 3-4 times.
I think if we sat around here and started throwing out names of teams, I think we could all be pretty close on what we think the Vegas number is going to be on them on wins and losses.
Well, it's funny. The 6.5 in Vegas is the Mike Catalana special, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you survive in one market?
Which is always meaning you're usually right because they're always right around that 7 and 9 mark.
Tipperoo for all you young kids that want to be broadcasters. How do you survive in one market for decades? Pick the Bills to go 7 and 9, 8 and 8, 9 and 7,
and then the best
every single
and
year.
then have the Bills every year go 7 and 9.
25 years ago, 30 years ago, Donnie Lever was coaching the Emirates and said, you know, the best thing you want to do as a coach really is be about 500 because expectation, you're still being, you're a little above 500, right about that, because you're okay. There's expectations that you might be better, but
okay, I got, you know, the idea of being a 500 team is, are you a 500 team on the rise?
Well, right, that's what you don't, that's the...
Then you're okay.
Yes.
But
you under-promise, so the 500 looks good.
Right.
There is one position that will dictate the over 6.5 or under 6.5 for the Buffalo Bills. And that position is the starting corner opposite Tre'Davious White this season.
Wow.
There is potential.
Really not the quarterback?
No.
Really
no,
not
it's not
the quarterback?
Here's why. It's the quarterbacks that you're playing against. You got Tom Brady in your division. You got a Sam Darnold that could be on the rise. And the quarterbacks in Miami, as laughable as Ryan Fitzpatrick is out there and everything that happened in Arizona with...
Right.
Yeah, okay. You have the potential to have 3 of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. You're playing twice a year. If you find a corner that can play as well as Tre'Davious White opposite him, with the way that the rest of the defense is played, with the safeties that you have there, you could shut down passing games in the arguably best passing division in football. If you find a rock solid, whether it's E.J. Gaines back again, we're way over 6.5, and you're looking at a playoff team.
Yeah, something that makes a good bet too, I think, is that the division is the worst division in the NFL. I mean, the Bills are supposed to be better than 2 teams. Despite this.
But we don't know how it ends up mapping out. I mean, teams can do that. But if I said to you, $1,000, you got to bet, you're very confident in the over? See, right, as soon as you pause, and I'm not picking on you, as soon as you pause, tells me that they're on a good number. 6.5 is a good number.
It's my wife's money, though. I can't. If it's my money, sure. Here, take $1,000. Go ahead.
You like 6.5, Kevin?
I do. I've gone through the schedule. I don't know how many times I've gone, well, they could win that one, but they could lose. I mean, they could win that. They got Denver. Well, Denver's at home. They should win that one. But at Dallas, well, they could win, but...
And we start to see them soon.
Yeah.